Hi, it's Fdelrio, and welcome back to my video blog, your place online for real estate information, ideas, and how to get the most out of the real estate market. Today's topic is about pricing. There's a trend that I'm currently seeing in the marketplace right now, and that trend is price reductions. We haven't experienced price reductions in about a year and a half. The market has been so hot that most people still think, gosh, the home prices seem to keep going up and up. Buyers are still going to purchase at any price, right? Not anymore. What we know is this: the inventory is up here in the Orange County, North Orange County, the Eastern San Gabriel Valley market, and the West Inland Empire. The inventory is up 25% from January. Sales have slowed down tremendously, and I've seen more price reduction happen in the last 2 months than the entire year of 2013. So if you're thinking that prices are still going up, or if people are telling you that, or more importantly, a realtor or realtors are telling you that prices are still on the rise and the market's still booming, nothing could be further from the truth. So be very cautious of the information that you're receiving. And really, think about it like this. Why do some sellers, when they're selling their property, have to make price reductions when others don't? And really, I see this happen because of one of three reasons. The first one being the seller is not listening to the realtor's advice of competitively pricing the property. Or number two, the seller chose the price based on inaccurate information, or they chose the price on simple greed. That does happen. And then, of course, number three is that the seller hired a real estate agent or a realtor that was inexperienced. They overpriced a home. And unfortunately, this is starting to happen more often than not. So be very mindful of who you're hiring. Now, if you price and you start the price out too high, the market will literally shun the property. It'll go months with little to no activity, zero offers. And from the perspective, from that perspective, the seller has to wind up reducing the property significantly just so that we can get the market to take action again. You definitely don't want to put yourself in those circumstances. Here's how you stay competitive when it comes to pricing your property. And when I say competitive, I mean getting the highest dollar for your property versus, underselling the property. Listen to a great realtor who shows you a proven track record of their personal listing sales, not the company's. Many agents will hide behind the company's sales, trying to make themselves look good, when in fact, they didn't sell any of them. And I'm sure you already know that a company doesn't sell your home. It's the individual's agent's activities that get the job done for you. So be mindful of that. Now, let's say you're meeting with some realtors to decide who you want to have sell the property. I want you asking the realtor some important questions. What is your list to sell price ratio? Meaning, of the listed price that they suggest, what will the home end up selling at? What will that price be? A professional, a true professional, knows their numbers, and they can even furnish you proof of the numbers. They'll give you copies of their homes that they've listed and what they sold for. And you want stuff that is at least in the last 1 to 3 years, okay? The other thing, and for instance, I know my numbers. Right now, we're getting our clients 99.8% of the asking price. So what we list the home for, we're getting them 99.8% of that price. The average realtor in our market here, believe it or not, they're only getting 92.2%. So be aware of the realtor's advice that you're taking. It will virtually make the difference from being competitively priced to get the highest price possible versus being overpriced, being shunned by the market, and in turn costing you tens of thousands of dollars. Nobody sets out to do that. So be very mindful of that. Think of that old saying, liars figure, but figures never lie. Do your research. Be strategic. Look at the pricing trends that are taking place, the absorption rate. Think about this. If you're really unsure, or let's say the person you're working with, they're unsure, try pricing the property at or a hair below the last recent sales that have taken place. By doing so, you're actually going to give the market some momentum to drive the price up on your property to a completely new value. You can literally be the game changer for your property and your neighborhood in a positive way. I want you to feel confident that the market won't let you sell too cheap. They never will. But It will let you sell, overprice your listing and virtually sit on the market month after month after month. Now, I know that's not what your goal is when you put your property up for sale. So be mindful of the person that you're having over and pay attention to those numbers. I trust this information was helpful for you today. If you have questions about what we talked about, or let's say you have a friend, a family member, maybe even a coworker who's having a tough time selling their home and they need some help or advice, reach out to me. I hope you enjoyed this information. I appreciate your time. And remember, when it comes to buying or selling real estate, Frank gets it done. Have a great day.